Good evening, family. Hold on. Good evening, family, again. It's JT Better Than Ever. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. The ones in the family in the chat, I want to thank you so much to take the time of your busy schedule to join this very important topic. But I'm gonna get this announcements out the way first. Hold on, family. Hold on. Let me get this out the way first, and I get to y'all in a few seconds. And I get to y'all. All right. Yeah, welcome. Muhammad is the one. Shout out to the LDBC. Like I said, let me get these announcements out the way. Yours truly, Jerry Thomas. My Facebook group. Facebook page, Also, I have a Facebook group. All in caps. JT MVP. Thinking for ourselves. Let me say it again. JT MVP. Thinking for ourselves. Also have a Twitter account. Also all in caps at JT Blackman 44. Also, I have an Instagram account, the same as Underrated Darkness, but this is lower caps, right? Also, on the Underrated Sports Show with my co-host, my brother and co-host, She Stay Sleep TV. That's every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It was a blast. We had great discussion about, we read about Leah Ali, and it spread out, and She Stay Asleep. So check that out. Again, it was great last night. Everybody engaging. I want y'all to check that out. That's from last night. So that's the Underrated Sports Show every Monday on this channel, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I want y'all to check it out. Me and my co-host, She Stay Sleep. Also, support the brother. I'm not gonna say SUP no more because YouTube is acting up. So support the brother. She Stay Sleep TV. Also, I do cooking. That's every Sunday, early afternoon. Early evening. I'm sorry. I can't tell between like 6 to 9 or 6 to 8, something like that. It depends what I do. But that's all about. We sit down, eat together as a family at the table, and discuss issues as a family. Encourage kids. That is very essential to do it too. And sometimes I have dessert, my own created dessert. Sometimes I don't. That is every Sunday, right? Black Reality TV, long time. LDBC, all up in the piece. Glad to see you again, family. Miss you. Also, in November, God's willing, I'll be doing a live stream of the midterms of Our Perspective. Right? That this past November. I'm going to do it. Most likely, the TV is going to be in the bedroom, so I'm going to make sure to turn the sound up. but most likely I'm gonna turn on MSNBC, and we have to make we us as the people around this country, we have to make sound decisions of our rights. So I'm gonna have different people on the panel that night. I'm gonna make sure I'm trying to keep it on the rest of the duration of the midterm, and so that night, so most likely I'm gonna be eating with y'all at the table. So I would appreciate it. Sacrifice your time and let's get it going. All right, and turn on the channel too. All right. Welcome for Black Righteousness, us folks. Thank you so much, home. Thanks for joining. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Casimir G. What's going on, fam? Poetic Kells. Now, before I'm going to start off of this very important discussion, I'm asking sisters right now that wants to join the panel. Again, any queen, I'm sorry, sister, any queen that in the chat that wants to join the panel, put your email in the chat and I'll let you know that I copy it down. Then after that, you could erase it or I could erase it. I'm asking for sisters for now. Sisters. Peace, King. Hey, peace to you, King Hebrew. Shalom to you. We're gonna talk, Poetic Kells, we're gonna talk about the Cosby verdict. It's in the chat, it's in the title. Yeah, hit the like button. Salute to you, Malik Omar. Salute. So I'm asking sisters, asking queens now. If you want to join the panel, put your email in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to get you on. Then little by little, I add the brothers on, but I want to get your take. And if you don't want to join, it's okay, but I'm asking for sisters for now. Yeah, Bill Cosby, yes. It's the title. Is it the title? You see the title. The Cosby verdict, our people. What's the aftermath? Solutions. That's what's up. I understand. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want us. That's what we want. That's why I'm here right now, so we could deal with this. One way or the other, we gotta deal with this, brothers and sisters. I'm asking for sisters now to join the panel. DJ Black Charm Music. Peace to you, brother. Trust me, wherever you put your email, you want to get on, you put your email on. I make sure that I copy it. Okay, there you go. After I finish copy it, all right, Poetic Kells, thank you. And the brothers, in a few minutes, I will add you on. I hope I can get 2 more sisters beyond Poetic Kells. Thank you so much, Poetic Kells. I really appreciate that. Because it's very important. We have to. King D's, what's good? What's good, brother? Thanks for coming, family. Okay. Let's see. But glad everybody come on tonight. Very much appreciated. Means a lot. We gonna get this going. And after her, and after the queen right here, um, okay, hold on. If I can get two more sisters, that's okay. Strange Mac Click, if you in the building, let me know. I could plug you in too. Um, Predicals watch out for your email because I'm getting ready to pull you on OJ Swidag. OG Swidag. Welcome, brother. Welcome. If I can get two more sisters come on, we can get this two or three more sisters, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, hold on, sister. I'm gonna get you to let me get this. Let me get this. Okay, Poetic Cows, watch out for your email. It's coming. I mean, what's your link? I sent it out, so look out for it. And now I'm gonna get to the other sister right here. That I'm coming. Copy this down. Family, I'm glad you came tonight. Very much appreciated. Brother Rob, you shouldn't take um my sister, send your email again. I didn't get it. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, she a sister. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me see something. Kels, what party Kels, watch out for your email. I mean, watch out for your link. I sent it out to you. Glad you're coming. Let me get this out the way. Party Kels, watch out for your link. Okay, sister, then I'm gonna not do yours right now. Welcome, my sister.
Welcome, my sister. How you doing, Underrated Darkness?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. How you doing?
Oh,
I'm doing good. Thank you for inviting me to your panel.
anytime. My
Anytime.
pleasure. You might have
You
to
might have to
mute
mute
mute your
mute your
YouTube.
YouTube. Why is it an echo?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Mute that.
I'll mute. Okay. Okay, you still hear an echo?
No, you're good.
No, you're good. Okay.
Oh, I still hear
I
you.
still hear you. It's still echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I muted my YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you did? Yeah.
But I still
But I still.
Let's see. Let's see. All right, Full Black right. My queen, other queen. I sent it out. Look out for it. I send you the link. Let's see. Poetic Kelso, how you feel tonight?
I feel good tonight. How
Oh,
you feel tonight?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, I'm still echo.
I seen in the chat that you're echoing.
Oh, I am.
I don't know, chat. Who's echoing? Yeah, 'cause sometimes I have this problem with the echo.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what you do? Come, go back out, and I'm gonna see you back in.
You told me to go back out?
Yeah, go back out. I'm gonna see you back in. Let's see what's up.
Okay.
Hello, Master's calling. Oh, okay. Can I give you a call back? Can I give you a call back? I'm taking care of business. Can I call you back? I'll give you a call back. Okay, Kels. Poetic Kels. I sent it out again. So look out for that. Before when she coming, um, find out Bill Cosby, blind, got 3 to 10 years, and that's what I'm saying. We're gonna definitely talk about it. I'm trying to since it's on here, get the Queens on here, but it seems like it's not working. But I'm gonna keep on trying because I don't give up. But I chose the title tonight because it has to be an act of math for it. You know, it got to be. A lot of people had talked about it, had been disappointed and confused. Um, and so I choose to have this discussion tonight. But like I said, I want to talk to the sisters first, and on. So and I know probably some of y'all is very upset, and rightfully so. But we're gonna find solutions. All right, Puerto Cows, watch out for your link. Trying to get the other queen on here. Shoot. All right, send the links out, sis, queens. Watch out for it. Strange Mac Click. I'm gonna get you on too. So, Mom, welcome, Gab Talk Media. All right, Strange Mac, I just sent you the link, sister. Come on, wherever time you can do you can be. That'd be greatly appreciated. But I talked to a lot of people today on my way home while I'm tending some business, and it's a lot of sadness. It's a lot of sadness going on, and what blazing in store? Oh, there she is. What's going on, sis? What's your
Hey
take?
there. Hey, bro. Well, what's going on? Can you share a little insight? I just clicked accept. What's going on?
They gave today they gave Bill Cosby 3 to 10 years in jail.
Uh, well,
Blind.
no comment at this exact moment in time.
Okay. I'm trying to get the sisters, but my take on it that a lot of people talk about it, and that's why I had the sisters to come in because I want to hear what the sisters talking about, and to see what's they take on it. No.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a very controversial issue. Even for those of us who are friends, family, and loved ones over here in the community. That's why I'm like kind of reluctant to, share too much insight on that. Because there's some people who, say he's framed, and there are those that say, he did it, and
Yeah, yeah. You know what, sis? I got it. I do. And you know,
Mm,
I thought about it when I create this. But at the same time, for us as community, we have to find solutions too. It
right.
happened. That's the past and everything. We got to find solutions right now. You know, and that's what I'm all about. What you know, what's the solution now?
Well,
And I feel that, and I understand what you're saying. Controversial. I get it. Trust and believe. Anybody don't get. I gets it. But we got to find solutions now because you know it happened. They sent a message, and I know it's going to be people going to be saying, to point the kills. I send the link out again. Look out for that, and then so people is like really like there's some that why is this happening? And for black righteous folks home. I see the link. I send the link out. I don't know what's going on, but I'm keep on sending, so keep on watching out for it. And okay. And so, but like I said, it's all about solutions. Well, you know, so Cam, I understand what you're saying, but that's what you think. My thing is for us as the people, how we got to get past that, no matter what, you know. Okay, I send it out again. Okay, I'm gonna resend it again. So if we can keep on saying that we don't care, we don't care, we don't care, you know, where the solution is gonna come from. You know, I could say the same thing, but I do care, and it does impact our community. No matter if maybe I don't think it or I do think it, but it does. And so for me, um, if anybody knows me, the darkness ain't running. You know, there's certain things that I don't even want to like touch it, but I'm going to touch it anyway because it's all about solutions. And that's why I put solutions. Okay.
I agree, but oh man, this one is it's dirty because now first of all, let me just go ahead and I don't care. Somebody's gonna be mad at me either way.
It doesn't make a
Now,
difference. Sis. You know, what it is. You know what I mean? You talk.
yeah, somebody's gonna be mad either way. So, but
Mm-hmm.
now as a young woman speaking now and not dealing empathy, I mean just kind of watching people and feeling people out now. It's for all those women coming forth. I, you know, I know it is possible to when you get blackballed or when you're held in certain regard for people to bond together against you. However, Bill Cosby kind of strikes me as a pervert. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody's gonna be mad at that. He does. Okay. And just even when I was listening to some of the testimony and about the quaaludes and all that, now um I believe his sentencing does fit what might have happened, which I believe did, because 3 to 10 years is not that's nothing. That's nothing. He might do 3. And furthermore, he's not going to be in GP. So that's
Right.
nothing. And 3 to 10 years for all of those accusations, okay? And furthermore, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know, and he'll be in a nice facility. You know what I'm saying? He'll just have to wake up at 4:30 and lights out at 10. That's the only thing. You know,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
yeah, I get what you're saying, sis. And you know, but see, this is what I'm at, and I want you to understand what I'm saying. And and I gotta be honest. You know, if you know me, you know your brother for a long time, so you know I'm gonna keep it real. But this is my thing. Okay? 3 to 10, he's blind. While we got Weinstein still in the streets. We got Zimmerman still in the streets. And sisters, I'm still working. Queens, I'm still working on your link. So be patient with me. And it's that's what I'm at. See, I that's what I want to talk about the system. We sometimes it's good. I understand the emotion. I understand the thinking. I get that. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get us away from that. And let's just try to think logically the aftermath over. So wherever we deal with in the past, what we did in the future, we can mobilize and move on. Because see, I got to see as a melanin person, I have to see what the system, what it is. I cannot put no emotion of what's going on. I understand, what y'all say about Bill Cosby. I get it. I get it. Trust me. I get it. But for me, I'm not letting the system off the hook. I'm not letting these people off the hook that they say all these things and these people getting paid off. No, they was lying. And no, I'm not letting them off the hook. No. And it's proven that they had lied. So for me, that's what I'm at. Now, where we want to be, where they want to be, that's on them. Not taken away from it. That's why I developed this topic. I create this topic tonight so we could really talk about the system and find solutions to what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. Now, see, another reason why it seems like I'm a little reluctant to speak about it, because I mean, in the news, this whole it started with the Cosby thing, because the whole, I don't know, sexual crime and sexual deviance and allegations, like Bill Clinton didn't even get this much attention, right? And so this Cosby issue has started a snowball effect. And if you even listen to your local news, you're going to start to hear your local sports heroes and everything who have nice families and kids now, okay, there are people coming out saying, well, he touched me when I was 16, he touched me when I was 18, and these are years later. I don't know if you've been noticing this trend of this happening now.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's very controversial and it's a very slippery slope, because how can we possibly decipher who's telling the truth or who's just a scorned ex? And that's very scary if you're, a melanated male, you're successful now, but back in college, you dumped somebody and they don't like you. So now you're in danger.
Right.
That's why I'm just reluctant to talk. It's a mess. It's a
I
mess.
understand, and I respect that. That's what's like. I want sisters to join. Welcome back, Poetic Kel. And that's what I want to get the sister, because I want your perspective. And then after that, I'm gonna ask some brothers on in a few minutes, because we gotta find solutions. I know it's controversial, and trust me, I have problems really develop this for tonight. Trust and believe. And understand that I respect I respect our black queens. I respect your black queens. I really do. And I respect what we stand for and everything. And I was fighting through this for hours. I'm not gonna say I was gonna touch it. I was gonna really want to wait for tomorrow. But for me, it has to be some healing within our people. It has to be some grown-up talk about this conversation. And I cannot, and for me, I cannot run away from it. And at the same time, I got to keep it re-emphasized again. I cannot, I got to see what the system, what it is. And while other ones that is constantly getting away with murder of this system, sometimes some of us as a people, we don't like talking about it. Because I feel like this, and I know maybe I'm far reach thinking this, and Poetic Kells, I want you to jump into this too after I finish this thought. If some of us who go after Bill Cosby, we should go after the ones that did crimes too. And for me, I see the system for what it is. And I just want us to be on one accord. I really do. It's about time we be on one accord, and let's find whatever differences that we have against each other, the black man, the black woman. Let's work at it, and we got to see for what system and the people who work for the system for what it is. And Poetic Kells, thanks for coming. Sorry for the inconvenience. You could jump in, my sister.
How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight? Strange Magic.
Doing well. How are you, sis?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for
Good,
having me
good.
on the panel. With this Bill Cosby situation, I guess I had like a different take on it. I just kind of felt like maybe, Hollywood didn't have any more use for him, so this is their way of kind of getting him out of the scenes. 3 to 4 years is not that long. I will be surprised if he even bees in there for one good year. I feel like it's probably going to be some behind the scenes negotiation. So if something strange happens within whatever he got going on and a year later he's free,
Okay.
then I don't know. But other than that,
So let me
I just
ask you. I'm going to cut you off. So when you first heard the verdict, um, how do you felt?
when I first heard the verdict,
Yes.
I didn't really feel anything. To tell you the
Oh.
truth, I really didn't feel anything. I just like I just said, I just kind of took it as okay, 3 to 10 years. I don't really get that, but at the same time, I don't think it's that long. I don't feel like he's gonna serve that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say let's see if he even serves one good year.
Right.
Yeah. So when I heard that verdict, I didn't really feel anything.
You want me to tell you how I felt, sisters?
Yes.
Be honest.
Yeah.
I felt that they was gonna throw a book at me. I really believe that. I don't think there's some people thought like, oh yeah, they probably give up if they feel sorry. Nah. We talking about this oppressed system, as you know, as you heard lately. I always talk about that oppressed system, and this oppressed system had never been for people of melanin people, us as melanin people. And what blazing sports? Welcome, J Lo Rich. J Lo Rich. If you want to get on the panel, drop your email in the chat. I will get on it because I want to have sisters on before I start integrate brothers on the panel. It's very important that we got to know how our queens feel. And it to
And if
me,
I, oh yes, sir, go ahead.
it's just for me. It's like, hey, JT, why you feel that way? That you know, I say I see for what it is. I see how the system what it is because I always proud of myself. See the bigger picture. See, I learned that from my parents. My parents always say, it's always good to get emotional. It's always good to go rah 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 rah. Sometimes you gotta sit back and think and see the bigger picture. When you see the bigger picture, things come out clearly. That they're not going to see what you see because they don't want to take the time. But that is on them, and I learned that from my parents. And so today I had to really go back to analyze how this all started, how some people had lied, and how he put himself in certain situations. And every all that I thought about today, even in the past, but at the same time, and I had to emphasize this, we gotta stop letting this oppressed system off the hook. We gotta stop. We gotta stop run away from certain problems that we don't want to deal with because we're so emotional, because that's what the system want us to do. They want us to be emotional. They want us to be go against each other. They want us to have these differences. So the black man and the black woman, we could be, it's bad enough we separate apart as a family. They want us to be they want us to be really separate. No, what I'm doing tonight, I'm trying to bring that back together, little by little by little. We got to see for America for what it is. I don't hate black women. I don't hate black brothers. But at the same time, we got to have a broader thinking. We got to have a broader attitude to see information, see things that happen like this. Nikki, what's going on, sis? And that's why I'm taking this song. Now that I see other people on YouTube, they talk about this and that. That if you notice, you see that I put in parentheses solutions. It's got to be a solution.
See, this is oh man, this is a deep one here. But okay, the thing is where I can agree and yet have a little bit more to offer. I agree, as far as the system screwing just melanated people in general. However, okay, us being just within this little conscious community, that's a very small spectrum of the divides that we see every day. Just because that person's a Moor, that person is Israelite, that's very small. But now there's a bigger divide. We're all melanated, like Bill Cosby, but this is a basic demonstration of socialism. It's a basic demonstration of how one's economic status
Mm-hmm.
affects everything. If that would have been a regular brother or sister, it wouldn't be no 3 to 10 years. They would have been up under the jail and gone for 99
Agreed.
based off of accusations. And so I think what ends up happening too is I don't know, I can't say all of them. You know what I mean? Like, but hey, oh, and to go back before I forget it, I know you heard about your friend there, your buddy George Zimmerman, even coming out and threatening Jay-Z and Beyonce, saying they need to be fed to the alligators.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, recently did that. Nothing gonna happen to him. He's just fine.
Oh,
He
I was
just
gonna
gets to say
touch that
whatever the
on.
hell.
Yeah, I was gonna touch that too, sis.
He gets to say whatever the hell. But look, check it out. As far as the solution, this is gonna be how we have to handle these on little tiny scales, little tiny scales, little tiny scales, and see my generation and generations after. I don't know who started this movement. Oh, F the voting, your votings don't count. It just do da 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 whoop the wop. don't we know we're able to actually elect judges in our own jurisdictions? You know?
Yeah, I get yeah.
So that's one way to stop this stuff. Because I know, look, in my county there is a wicked ass judge. I don't know how many doggone DWI she's got, but she will throw the book at your ass in a second. How does she keep getting in office? Oh, because my people aren't putting her out. My people aren't going to the ballot office and voting for someone else. So guess who does show up at the ballot office? So this wicked wench can keep getting in the judge's chair. She gets to put on the robe each term because we're not there combating that. So that's a little bitty part in the solution. It starts in your own county, in your own home, at least. You know what I mean? There's no reason why that I'm telling you, her rap record just as long as mine, and she's sitting behind the doggone, what do you call it, lectern or whatever, with a robe on. So that's a part of the solution, at least, like doing what you can do locally as far as voting on officials who you know are going to be fair to your own people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's what a start from local. Yeah, that's all right. That's a start. My other queen, Poetic Cows. That's a start. You can go ahead. I can't hear
Yes,
you.
I'm sorry, I'm here.
Okay,
You said that's a start.
that's a start. So so what about you?
Um,
What you see?
I see a lot.
Okay, whatever little comes to your mind. What solution we should start up? A little, every little. Listen, it's all about every little helps. Wherever it is, I'm saying let's build. Let's start solutions.
Yes. Every little do help, and you can start off with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there's anything that you can do, you could try to do it. If you need to go vote, you know, pretty much lead by example. If you want a voice to be heard, it could be your voice.
Mm-hmm.
So every little do count. And I would say, I would try to lead by example by starting within myself and
Hey,
seeing maybe anybody will follow, hopefully.
that's good. That's what I'm talking about. Start from us. You hear that? Strange Macklin said it's got to start from local.
Right.
We got Poetic Kells talking about it's got to come from us. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Let's find everything. We have to understand that we cannot just eat a whole damn pie. We got to eat piece by piece. That's how we got to find our solution of this channel, to find our solutions brick by brick. Every little piece helps. It builds. Let's start from there. Now, for me, now I'm going to get some more people on here in a few minutes. So, for me, is this. I'm letting you know right now before I continue. If you're all about finding solutions, let me know. Ain't going to be no bashing. Ain't gonna be no emotional. Ain't gonna be none of that shit tonight because that is not helping us. So if y'all feel, and I'm letting y'all, giving you full warning, if you feel you're gonna be up in your feelings, don't come to the panel. I'm all about solutions. As a people tonight. So if you want to bring your extra piece of solutions, feel free. Let's build. We got 2 solutions so far. Now I'm gonna throw mine. I'm gonna start adding people on. What the tools queen says, and of For righteous folks, I've been seeing the email out. Keep on watching out for. I'm gonna keep on sending it out. Of the two, Queens has said, and the two solutions that's rightfully so. We have to be better equipped to what's going on in our community. And I know a lot of us do not like to watch TV because they tell lies and stuff like that. But we have to define the righteous from the unrighteousness. We have to have communication. We have to talk among issues like this seriously. We cannot run away from it no more. We cannot pick and choose to communicate of certain things because that's where we at right now. We can't. And I know there's a lot of things in the system we had not prospered. I get it. But this issue and other issues, we got to meet it on. Because we have to set the example for our kids. We have to set the example for our young ones. We got to give them the tools because some of the stuff is not leaving. We have to set the tone for other grown-ups that maybe they just surviving, but they don't know where to go at. We got to help them too. Because I know people say, we got to help the youngs and forget the grown. No. I'm not forgetting the grown ups either. No. Because some of us, we just raised by one way and we don't understand the other ways could be better. So we cannot lead them from behind either. So you got 3 solutions right there and more to come. Let's start from there. Y'all could elaborate on that, Queens.
I just totally agree. It is high time to be solution oriented, and it's a little uncomfortable. Like you said, this topic right here, boy, oh boy, is very uncomfortable. But seems like that is a step in the correct direction. Sometimes discuss the things that are uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. It's uncomfortable for me. Trust and believe. It's not easy. Usually I be having some conversations, you know what I'm saying, straight mackley, and then I meet it head on and everything. And it's very uncomfortable for me. Ronald Figley, I send the email out. Watch out for it. It's uncomfortable for me. It really is. But if I'm gonna be a person that going to stand up for our community, as I said I do, this is what it's all about too. You know?
Yo, what up, underrated?
Oh, what's going on, Ronald Figley? Say hi to the Queens, Poetic Kells, and Strange Mackley.
What's her name? Poetic Kells?
Yes.
Yeah. How you doing?
How are you, young lady? And the other chicken name is what?
Hi.
And what's
Strange
the other
Mackley.
chick name?
The Queen. That's the Queen.
Strange Magic.
Strange Mackley.
Okay. Yo, I just wanted to chime in, yo. I see y'all talking some good build, yo. I just wanted to chime in because this is not even LDB. This is not even boxing talk. This is just like regular talk. You know what I mean? And I can appreciate that, the underrated.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
sir.
brother, I'm gonna remove your email because I already got it. All right.
Well, it's all good, underrated. I'm not scared to put my email
No.
up nowhere,
I gotta
yo.
be fair, but I will. So, what's your take on it, brother?
On what? The chicks that got killed?
No, what we talking about? The Cosby verdict.
Oh, I said it already in the chat. I
Oh, you
think I was
oh,
saying like
no,
I would think I
but we want to. I didn't. We want to hear it on here.
well yeah, I think Bill Cosby got like a raw deal, man. You gotta understand this man is like a blind man. He's old. And you locking an old man up over some shit that happened 20 years ago or 30 years ago. To me, that's just like not a good look. It just means that like people just like are gonna always hold black people accountable. That's what I get out of it, yo. You know what I mean? Like this man, this happened 30 years ago. Not saying whatever happened to the women was right, but that happened 40 years ago, and that's all I can look at it like. So I don't know how y'all feel about it, ladies, but like to me, it's like this man is blind. He's old. Why would you lock a man up that's old? And that's all I can really say about that underrated.
Hmm.
Well, I
Am I
must
not?
say, as a lady, I mean, like I said, he gives me the pervert vibe. And if you did it, it don't matter how old you did it. You got away for that long. You got to enjoy your time. But, and like I said, that's a pretty, sweet deal
Wait a minute.
for
Wait a
all
minute.
of the accusations. All 99 women couldn't have been lying. Because look, based on his own
Nine.
testimony,
Okay,
so.
okay. Can I cut you off, sister? Can I ask you a question? If you're rich and you have a lot of people around you all the time, do you think all of those people are actually have your best interest in mind? Like, think about it. We got like 4 or 5 friends, and then we go through dilemmas with our friends. So if this man got like 100 million friends, what makes you think that they know what they talking about? They just trying to milk him.
And you kind of now look at the question you just said. You just asked. You asked, or you made the statement that he has 100 million friends, but I only have four or
Yeah, he
five.
do.
No, he does
We
not.
all do. Like we do.
It,
We do. As us as young people, we do. We have only like maybe 20 friends. We don't have
so
like as many friends as he has. Can you imagine that dilemma that man went through dealing with all these different people?
you're not listening to what I'm trying to get you to see what you're saying. He doesn't have
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
hundred
stop.
million. He doesn't have 100 million friends either. He has the exact same amount of friends that we do. Age has nothing to do with it. Look at per the definition of friend. That's the only person who has your best friends and interests. So maybe you meant to say he had 100 million acquaintances, but those weren't friends. So you want to reword your question?
Well, of course. Yeah, of course.
I'm just trying to understand what you ask. Like what? But I mean, like I said, it doesn't mean you can't get blackballed or whatever if you're rich. But I'm just saying, just
I
based
look at
off
it
of
like
what I see, you know, everybody lying? Hmm. Everybody?
I look at it I look at it like this. When you have a big house, you will have a lot of people come around your house. And that's all it really boiled down to. It ain't about whether you have acquaintances or friends to me. The man is legendary. He dealt with a lot of people. Of course, there's going to be turmoil
But why?
because he's rich.
Oh, but not every rich person gets accused of drugging and raping people. And not every rich person will turn and be like, well, yeah, I gave her a drink and some pills. I mean, so it's not like he was like, nope, I never did it. Nope, I never did it. Look at his own testimony.
Where
Are
you
you?
live at? Where you live at? If you don't mind me asking, what state you live in? I live in Vermont. What state you live in?
I'm Southern.
Okay, so you're a Southern Belle.
But
Hey, um, if I'm gonna try to the whole thing for me, if I can just state my opinion, I can see that y'all got a dilemma um going on, like trying to figure out uh
Yes, sir.
when you say solutions. um, underrated. You talking about to the Me Too situation? Because my whole issue is like not none of us on the panel, or not too many people can really are going to solve or prove whether the brother is innocent or guilty of these things. Now he did talk about engaging and getting. Basically, to me, it sounds like getting women high and having sex with them. Now, if he's sneaking shit to people or sneaking stuff to people, we know that it's something inherently wrong with doing that. My issue
Of
is this
course.
whole Me Too movement and being able to just say, yeah, you know what, 30 years ago, he did something to me. It sounds like horribly agenda filled to go at somebody after 30 or 40 years. And I think the question on the table, like, so when you talk about solutions or the question that you got on the table right now in terms of solutions, are you talking about being able to do that, or are you saying just rephrase your question for me, brother Andre?
Me?
Yeah.
What the? No. My question is, and I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna, cause I said it before you came in. Like I said, all right. I'm gonna go back. I gotta hit the other window. The Cosby verdict. Our people. What's the aftermath? Solutions.
Oh my God, underrated. Can I say something right quick?
Make it quick because Gab was talking.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll let Gab talk, and I'll just say my piece after.
Okay.
Nah, Ron, you go. I think like if you still understand the question, I'm still trying to figure out the solutions to when you say the aftermath. Are
I
we
understand the
still
question. I understand
okay?
the
Good.
question. It
Help
ain't
me
no
understand it, brother. Help
it
me
it ain't
understand.
no aftermath. The man has been convicted from something that happened 30 years ago. They just basically put him on the cross. That's the way I look at it.
I mean, I do too. I'm looking at it kind of the same way that they crucified somebody right in front of us. But like the sisters that's on the panel, right? That feel like that the brother might have been a little bit of a creep too. I don't share that, but that's only because my opinion and how I feel about Bill Cosby and what his contributions have been in one way or another.
Great contributions. Great
Yeah,
contributions.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm married to that idea, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of women, like the sisters that's on the panel and stuff like that, like I'm sure they either been through some things or know some people that close to them that been through some things like this. And
They seem
um
like they got their head on their shoulders, right? Though I ain't gonna knock that shit. Like they seem like they really good chick women. They seem like they're really good women. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, for sure. They are. I seen Strange on some panels before. I haven't talked to the other sister, but yeah, they definitely sound like it. So I'm glad you underrated that you led the discussion with sisters' perspective because
Yes,
um
sir.
the thing is on like I was listening to Soul Academy in the chat, right? She just got her beliefs about it, and
Okay.
that's some people just got their beliefs about where he is, and I got a problem with people who just believe, like it's no proof one way or the other than him saying he engaged in certain, you know what I'm saying, like okay, I gave somebody Spanish fly before, you
He's
know.
a blind man. He's a blind man, yo. Of course he's gonna like talk about some reminiscent things. He gonna
Hmm.
reminisce on that. That's the way I look at it. Like the man was rich. The man lived a beautiful life. Of course he had people around him. Of course he gonna be like, okay, yeah, I might have did some crazy shit here and there.
Yeah, yeah. And now, are you saying, like, are we saying, is that? I don't think we saying that was a right thing to do.
No,
You know,
exactly.
but I just got an issue with the shit being 30 years ago and them being able to, like, I don't want nobody to look at my childhood from 30 years ago, man, and be able to pull no shit like this.
It happens, bro. If we
Yeah,
rich.
that's the issue.
Right. All right. But see. Okay. See, brothers, and I see what you're saying, and I get what you're saying because we talking about the current events. My concern is the two brothers. That what's the solution? Because see, I know when I created this, it's going to be emotion. I know it's going to be some of us going to get into
The
this.
underrated darkness. I'm gonna ask you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. The solution ain't 3 to fucking 7 years. It ain't, yo.
I understand, right? But it happened. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but
This
it
is
ain't the solution. He don't deserve to be in jail. The man is blind.
understand, but understand what I'm saying. It's not a lot of people in our community that's gonna think like that. My thing, that's what I created this, the aftermath, the solution after that. How do we go about to move on this? Because we got a lot of variation mindsets in our people right this minute. What I'm
Okay.
trying to do, the black
Okay. I got the.
let
Okay.
let
I got.
no,
Okay. I got the answer to
I
that.
gotta say this though.
The
Let
answer to that is for people not to learn from this. They can learn from this and they can realize that
but but,
do not.
this is the mindset I'm at, Ronald, and this is the mindset that I want people in the chat to understand this. The black man and the black woman, our relationship is on all time low.
Oh my God, you
What
hit it
I'm
right on the
trying to
nose,
do,
yo.
that each of us let's find to find some alignment so we could agree on and then
Okay,
we can move on and we could build our relationship. So in case if we see something like this in the
I
past,
got you.
we could both mobilize together.
I got you.
That's
Not
what I'm coming from.
not being provoked by the woman, yo. Not being provoked by the woman. Like I love
Oh
black
man.
women, yo.
But also got to go for man too.
Which
It's got to go
Hey,
for
and
man.
hey,
for
hey,
wait,
Ron.
pause,
All right.
and pause.
Okay.
No, I'm just
And
saying, like not
furthermore,
being provoked by the woman, because we men are like, we'll listen to what you say, but then it'll take a day for us to set in the next day. We'll figure it out the next day. We'll talk shit for the first day when you say what you say, but then the next day we have to come to you and let you know that we understood what you said.
way to make a generalized statement.
I'm just keeping it real.
Anyway, what I was going to ask then, since we're being solution oriented, what do you feel is the appropriate time frame for a person who's either been raped or child molested or endured any sort of sexual assault? What do you feel then is the appropriate time frame for them to come forward in order to receive retribution? Go.
24 hours.
Do you see? And now I got to say, now that's very ignorant. And
No,
clearly, you
24
haven't.
hours. Because if
Let
it
me
happens, it
hang
happens.
on. Hang on. Let me
That's
finish. Let me
yep.
finish.
Let-
Let
let-
me
let-
finish. Let me
All right.
finish,
All
please.
right.
No one does that because at that point you were victimized. No one hardly comes forth on anything, let alone a sexual crime or a sexual doing. If you do any research on that, it takes some forever. They feel embarrassed, they feel ashamed. That's why most of them go take a straight away, take a shower, and the evidence is gone. And then, furthermore, what is a child supposed to know to do?
Well, you know what? You know what? You got a big point what you just said, but I'm gonna speak it like this. If somebody say they're gonna shoot me tomorrow, I'm gonna think about that, but I'm gonna still have 24-hour deadline to where I got to react to it. The
We're
point I'm
not
trying to
talking about
make is,
getting
if some
shot.
people go through extreme measures, you gotta still stand up and still be strong. You can't like let that shit marinate. Like I don't get that whole like five or
We're
six
thinking about
months.
something else, and let me tell you why you don't understand, because you are a male with a phallus. For a woman to get raped is a whole nother experience. Okay, can you fathom someone that hurts, someone invading everything that you have, that the Most High gave you to be sacred, and you talking about, oh, be strong? I'd rather be shot than raped any day.
I can't be a woman, so you're right. I can't be a woman, so I
Exactly.
don't know
So,
how that
like,
feels.
what you're saying is like, is coming off as very wrong right now, honestly. And then, furthermore, when are you running for office so you can fix it to where it's 24 hours to report a rape?
Yo, somebody take over because I don't know how to deal with her. She's deep.
All right, all right. So no, she like first of all, I'm gonna end it back in saying I'm real sensitive to this subject. I'm not bent on one solution or another. My position is currently, because it can change through the course of the conversation. The
Yes, sir.
my I just my feeling is that 30 years feels agenda filled. It feels like
Yeah, criminal.
something. Yeah,
It's
it
criminal.
almost criminal to be able to come that this far. Now I won't say
That's deep
I
hate,
won't
yo, for
say
black people.
24 hours, huh? Huh?
That's deep hate for black people.
Yeah, well, it was black women on there too, though, bro. So like
But it's still deep hate. Like they digging this up because they hate the way he was.
yeah, I got a feeling. I got some feelings that's very similar to what you're saying about that, bro. But what I'm trying to be sensitive to is the women who have been actually victimized by this type of stuff, and maybe they held back like feelings and whether because that's what's getting caught up in this. A lot of females have been victimized by this type of by influential people that they got afraid to come out on, and
Guess
so
what? Guess
sitting
what?
back.
Guess what? No, yo, I'm gonna hold you up right there. Guess what?
Go ahead.
He's not the only one that did that. White people been doing that for ages, yo. For ages.
No, they still doing it. They still doing it, and
Exactly.
I agree with that.
They
Um,
exploiting the black man.
I think that's the on the table. That's the big thing that's on the table, and that's why a lot of us, bro, are like I stand with you too with that, and that's why this is a big topic. And
Yo, we
so,
know better, yo. We know better. They've been doing this shit for ages, yo.
But you know what? I want to cut into this because I want to get Poetic Kells into it. What do you think, sister? Because you haven't said nothing. I want to get you in it.
all right,
Well, I don't think that it should take 24 hours for someone to come forward.
Sorry, sister.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what she may have experienced. I mean, she probably should have probably seen her life flash in front of her eyes, so she might need a little 24 hours to come forward.
Well, who you mean? Like all 99 of them or just the one?
Well, anyone.
I'll look at it like this. That man probably treated more people to life than anybody we ever knew. Like meaning this man like probably took care of more people in the world than any of us will ever know. But
Yeah,
guess
I'm
what?
sure
Yeah,
he
yeah,
They
has.
traded on him. They
Sure he
yeah,
traded
has.
on him.
yeah. But Ron, I got to say this, Ronald, and you know, I'm a person that what Blazing Sports just give me time, brother. Give me time because I'm doing two things. I'm trying to get this person on, trying to get so work with me, and
They traded on him, yo.
and so for me is this that we you know us as brothers we do got to think about what the woman that have to go through, you
Respect
know,
to the woman.
and you know, and we have to take that and we had to take that definitely seriously, and I'm with that. But the sisters, I want to put this out there, um, and I want you to understand that I'm very sympathetic of what's going on, and I want you to understand that I have respect. And what I'm saying is, but there are also some women had said that they lied.
A word.
Yeah, there are some that they state that they lied and they took the money. So how do you feel about that? Now I'm just saying.
I'm sure there were women that lied and, just for the money. But I was really basically talking more about the ones who actually have.
Right.
So if he was, if they just lied to take the money and went on about their business, I don't know too much of what to say about that. But I was just speaking for the ones who actually have.
Right.
hey, poetic. Does this feel in any ways conspiratorial to you?
Conspiratorial.
Yeah, conspiratorial in nature. Like this is a conspiracy a
It's a
little bit.
setup.
It
It's a
does.
setup. Do it feel like it's a setup to you?
And it does feel like a conspiracy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And that's fair. And the thing is, we have to be fair to each other because I'm not saying that the brother may have not taken advantage of somebody. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because and that's the thing, we can't prove it, but like underrated is saying underrated in terms of a solution. Um, all we can do is respect. Like brothers need to respect sisters as the beautiful human beings they are. You know what I'm saying? From a male perspective, that's what it's got to be. And sisters have to stop putting themselves in positions to be taken advantage of like that. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying yeah, women, period. Because this wasn't
Hey
even.
yo, to be fair though, most of them women were
Hold
white
on,
though.
hold
Most
on.
of them women were white though.
Hold on, Ronald. What Blazing in Sports? You erase your email by mistake. If you want to get on, put your email back in the chat so I can get you in. All right,
And
go
you
ahead.
right, these was white women. So yeah, I take my wife was correcting me too
You know what I
about
mean?
yeah,
It ain't about the queens, yo.
right.
The queens is just protecting these people. I look at it like this: the queens are protecting them, but we know better. Bill Cosby was around a lot of rich. He was around a lot of different people, bro.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's correct.
Wait, I'm
And
confused.
so
Who
the
are the
white
queens protecting?
say it again.
Who are the queens protecting? I want to make sure I understand.
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying like you guys are protecting somebody who was like he was like rich.
So
He
you said
lived
no,
a
not us queens, us guys are protecting who?
Okay, I apologize. Well, what I'm trying to say is that Bill Cosby was around a lot of white people, and
Yeah.
whatever happened was
So
mostly
you're saying
white
I'm
people that
protecting
it
the white
happened to.
people.
No, 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 sister. What I'm trying to say is like y'all are bigging up what happened to y'all are bigging up what happened to white girls. It didn't
We're
happen to black
bigging up
girls.
what happened to them.
It
So
didn't
you
happen to black
I'm
girls. It
trying to
happened to white
understand what you're
people.
insinuating.
I'm
That's
saying
all I'm
that
doing. Like,
Bill Cosby was rich, and he had a lot of people around him, and they might have tried to debunk who he was because they wanted to get ahead.
this is very. I got. First of all, let me say this conversation. All of it's very disturbing. Let me say that first. But I don't understand how it can be a conspiracy in one regard and not in another. Like how in you said in one breath, why send the man to jail? He's old and blind. He's old and blind. Why send him to jail? So why
Well,
sentence him? He's
well,
old and
well, he
blind. So
wasn't
why
on and
come?
black.
Why come out? But you don't understand my question because I didn't get it out yet. So why
Okay,
sentence him now? Why everybody lie on him now when he's old and blind?
it's called them trying to get a prep. Them trying to get paid. Like they trying to get paid off of this man's legacy.
When
They
he's
trying
old
to
and blind.
they trying to debunk his legacy.
Why now? He's not in his prime. Ain't nobody walking around talking about Bill Cosby before this. So why
But
all of a sudden did this come to a head?
his
You
money
can't
Because
I
say
know
he's old
people.
and blind in one regard and not acknowledge the other.
How old are you, Queen?
You're very rude.
How old are you? And
You're
I hate
very
asking women
rude.
their
No,
age.
no,
But
no,
how
no,
old are
no,
you?
come on, go. Let's stick to the issue now. It ain't all about no age now. Not all about the age. Let's
Well,
stick.
think about it, world. Think about it, underrated. Like, I'm 45. I'm 46. So for me, like, I've seen life, and I've seen how younger people think, and I've seen how older people think.
Yeah, but I understand. But everybody has a different perspective of things. You hear what I'm saying? So my thing is just that I want people to know on this panel, and especially in the chat, that we respect each other perspective. That's what I'm saying. That again, I don't want it to be turned into no emotional thing.
Right,
What's the solutions? How do we
right,
go about to put these solutions together to work together as a people? That's what I'm all about. Again, we let our emotions get into it, and then after, then we go say this, and we saying that, and then at the same time, we not really talking about the system. And,
Okay.
and I had to keep on saying this because that, come on,
Underrated.
really, I'm being honest. You know, us as a people, we deal with enough, and our queens. I sympathize with you, queens, what you're saying, and I get what you're saying, and so there's no dispute about that, brothers.
Right.
I know how you feel about certain things. I get from that, and we
I'm good, yo. I'm good. I'm good, yo.
learn from each other. This emotion, because I'm saying that you know, and short what Strange Mac was talking about, she is absolutely right. What Poetic Kels was saying, which was absolutely right. What other sisters says in there, they are absolutely right. What
Well,
certain
yeah,
brothers
of course.
certain days is absolutely right, but at the same time, could we understand that sometimes too emotional, that
I,
sometimes that does cloud our mind? Because I know, see, for me, at certain issues, I get emotional. I
Yo, I did.
do. I get emotional, and sometimes my mind and my lenses get clouded at times. So sometimes I have to take my step, I have to take a step back to see for what it is. And it goes for me too. It goes for me too.
That's why I always say it like a day. That's why I always like say it like a day. That's why I always say like a day. Like I listen to what women say, and then I try to like think about it for a day, and then I come back and I'll analyze it, and then I'll say you was right, or I'll say you was wrong.
right. Um. 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 So, in terms of the, uh, what is there anything that I said that, because Strange, you said something was disturbing. Is the direction I'm headed in trying to understand the nature of this issue? Because number one, it's this issue is cut up into about three different parts. We got like white supremacy going on that looks like a conspiracy against one of our most influential men in the modern times.
On God,
That's going on. That's one of the major issues.
on
Then
God,
the other major issue is the advantage taken potentially of actual, of women. So that's another issue. And I think trying to tackle all of them at the same time is probably causing us to bump heads a little bit. So if we stuck on one of these at a time, maybe that will help us move through the conversation. So on the issue of women being taken advantage of, I wanted to be clear from my vantage point. I know that there's no brother on here that's standing for that. And but on the other end, we're trying to figure out why does it seem like they stacked the deck against this dude when there's untold amount of stories of the same thing happening with white people, and this type of onslaught against them is not looking like this. So that's what the back and forth is. I think, and I want to be quiet for a little bit. I really, because the sisters, I just want to make sure I'm not saying anything that seems insensitive or uh is. I really want to hear from y'all a little bit more on
yo,
this.
you're a great moderator, yo. I appreciate what you just said, yo, because I couldn't have said it that eloquently and that
Yeah, that but
humble.
see, that's why I don't want to bring the sisters in so they can have some input, because let's be honest, the media, the way how they talk about Bill Cosby and other things, I'm talking about like-minded sisters, they are not having a voice. They let other they I gotta say this, they let these some of these women have raptured mindsets in ways, and then they tear us down like Strange Mad Click and Poetic Kells, our queens like them, they are not having a voice of what's going on. So that's what I'm going to do it. So
Respect, underrated.
so
Respect.
Sister Kells and Strange Magic, you keep on and just you know, I love y'all. I just want better five people, and that's all I want. You can't fault me for that. And brothers too.
No doubt. No doubt.
So I'll just say, my ears just perked up a little bit at the a combination of the don't provoke men, and then the don't queens or the sisters shouldn't put themselves in that situation. Just based on the topic here, we're talking about Bill the Cosby, and saw someone said they wanted to do drugs or whatever. Based on, we don't know what percentage is telling the truth, what percentage is lying, but we know there has to be some truth in there somewhere. And we're kind of skipping over. I mean, let's just go back to the case though. It was Quaaludes. You do
Okay.
not get high on Quaaludes. That's not fun. It's not a party drug. It's none of that. So I don't see, when he's saying he's giving people these items, I mean, why? That's not a fun thing. Everybody know. I mean, not everybody knows clearly because they're not acknowledging it. But secondly,
Never
and
heard of them.
watch somebody turn around and call me a feminazi for this one. But I gotta say, I believe I can be passed out in a thong and tail up. I don't feel like I need to be in danger of somebody taking advantage of me. Is saying no, no, yes, you shouldn't put yourself in that situation. No, but at the same token, when it was, when do we get to like, well, oh well, she was naked, she was passed out. So you mean you know what I mean? Like that like vibe kind of it throws me off. As a woman, because I know a lot of people probably I don't know.
Okay, what's your name again? Sister Soul
No, I'm strange.
or Strange? Well, guess what? You're probably like the only person I know that could be like that free and that carefree, and you like walk around in the thong, and you don't think that a man would think that. That's just my opinion.
Uh,
Because I
but
understand like you're free being, but like people are
no, I
people.
said if I were that way. I mean, I should not have to. Where if I'm going to be accountable for my actions, if you're going
And
to
I'm
tell
not
me
trying to
don't,
disrespect you when I say that. But like I just think like if you walking around like looking beautiful, a man is gonna look. Period.
so that's my fault, and I'm provoking.
Well, no, you're good, and I get what you're saying. And it's like because you're your own person and you're just being yourself and free. But like Bill Cosby was rich. This man was a legend.
Uh, uh, mm.
I don't get why you would think that that was cool to do that around Bill Cosby.
Have you never met anyone rich and entitled?
I see him all the time. It
Okay,
don't
you know
matter
how
to
they
me because
act,
they want me just as much as I want them. That's the way I look at it.
huh?
You know what I mean? Like we all go through these changes. Like it ain't just like, but this man just got put on a cross because of who he was. Because of who he was, he got put on the fucking cross. They came around him. The man was rich.
You're making all sorts of insinuations, and they're
Y'all
all on
don't.
his behalf. So are you biased to Bill Cosby as opposed to just having an open-minded conversation?
You think that's biased because a man lived his life and he had people around him? That's not biased. That's unbiased. To me, that's unbiased. That's just. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. They needed him. He didn't need them. They was around him.
All right. Okay, I got you. Okay. Kels, Porter Kels, and Gab talk. I want your input. Want your input?
Go ahead, poetic.
I'll let Gab go.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
input.
Salute, ladies. Respect.
Yeah, nah. Like my whole thing is, I'm really just I, I'm trying to like really be sensitive to the situation. Now getting to what Strange is saying, right? Of course, like we all can do whatever we want to do, but I'm trying to. There are certain things that we're going to do that provokes certain reactions, and so the thing is, it will become whether it's intelligent to do certain things when you know it's going to get a certain reaction out of somebody. So the very one of the questions that come to my mind is, what are you even doing with a billionaire in his room 3 o'clock in the
Facts.
morning when
Facts.
we know kind of like, you know, we kind of know what, especially in that Hollywood crazy lifestyle is. Now, does it give him license to do rape? Hell nah, it does not. But in terms of using wisdom to protect yourself as a woman, so that it doesn't look like you trying to just lower somebody. Like these women, these stories are looking like they were lowering the dude into something, you know, and they use the natural path, a sexual way. Women know that they can entice somebody in a sexual way. You out drinking and whatnot. The whole nature of some of this is kind of sexual, and it looks like, you know, he got caught up, you know, and so
And
whatever price, and like you were saying, um, I don't know that this is true, but it was a lot of women that came out to say something. And the natural assumption is somebody got to be telling the truth, and I'm not sure that, you know, I'm not sure, you know, so I try not to even speak on that. Something went down, and he's paying for something, you know, and so you know, I don't know. What I'm saying is I'm sensitive to it. If we're moving towards solutions, I'm saying that uh, uh, men definitely have to work not to put themselves in situations like this with females, and vice versa for the females. If we know this is a common occurrence in certain environments, we should be striving not to put ourselves in these compromising
Right. And you
positions,
know
and
what?
I guess for both sides, you know.
Right. And you know, Gay talk before I get to Jay, before I get to Poetic Cows, I want to read this from Jay Little Richard. I like what she said. And I what Blazing Sports, hold on, I got you. She said, because those women were trying to get put on point blank period, but it doesn't mean the man has to bite the bullet. And it's true. It goes both ways. And I like how she put that, because that solution right there. That solution right there. No emotion right there. She said it straight to the point. That's what I'm talking about. Solutions. And you know, and for me, it's like, for me tonight, I'm glad we getting on this out, and I'm happy. I know there's some emotion here and there, there's some personal here and there, and I'm happy. But I want us, the black men and the black woman, to respect each other and work together. We
Real
need
talk.
each other
Real talk.
more than ever. We need each other more than ever. I'm never
Realest
going
talk.
to say I do not need a black woman. And I
That's
don't
correct.
want a black woman to say I do not need a black man. No, I don't want to hear that noise. I want us to build from this and learn from this and to find solutions. Even if you don't find solutions from what I'm trying to do tonight, take some points here and there, and in the near future, talk about it and find solutions on that on your own time. And Poetic
Right.
Cows, go ahead, my queen.
Yes, sir. Yes, young lady. Run it, young lady. Yeah, I respect you on the raid. That's real start right there.
Well, yes, I
Damn.
think that the solution is to try not to put yourself in a compromising situation because I see that nobody really has the women's back. So
Oh, you was breaking up. Say it again.
I said, I guess the solution is to not put yourself in a compromising situation. As I could see, nobody has the women's back.
Well, you know what? What's your name again?
I
You
got
get
your
it's
back. I got your back.
That's
What's
not
your
fair,
name again?
man. That
Kels,
wasn't
What's your
fair.
name again?
call me Kels,
Say it again, young lady.
Kels.
Kels, put it like this. We live right now and in the present. If you telling us that like we not gonna have your back, that's a stab in my fucking back
No,
because we gonna always have y'all back.
I see that.
Okay,
I
guess
gotta
what? We heard
say,
everything you
I kind
said
of
tonight,
felt that
and we
way
gonna
too.
run with that shit.
Yeah,
We
I
gonna run with that shit. We respect you, Queen. Real talk.
I feel see this is good. This is why this conversation is a good conversation because I feel like the sisters and there is a current going on right now of sisters feeling unprotected, and as a black man, I'm gonna take some responsibility for that.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? But in order for us to move forward, like especially the black man that I am, who honors and respects and adores black women. I can't. I feel uh, that it could be difficult to move forward if you sisters are going to hang on to that, especially in light of the brothers that's on the phone with you right now, trying to come up with solutions. But I think there's nothing wrong with like we need to. I'm gonna step back and still listen because I did want to actually hear how you really felt, and I appreciate you really saying how you really felt because it's giving me something really to 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 mold over and think about because there's some real deep hurt going on right here.
now
Damn,
you're
he
saying that
damn, he
I
deep
said
with that
that
shit.
because I'm deeply hurt.
You strong though. You strong. You're a strong black woman though. You
See,
can't be deeply hurt
No, no,
if
no, no.
you're a
Why
Let
strong
her
black
speak. No,
woman.
let her speak. No, I want to
for
hear.
me
I
to
want to hear
feel
about.
like that?
No, no, let her speak. Go ahead, Pearl.
Yes,
Kels.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand why I have to be hurt for me to feel like that.
Well,
I
no,
I
I get
see
what
it.
you're saying. Yeah.
It's not a feeling, it's something that I see.
Mhm.
You know what I let me just say this right now. You know what I do? I just put everything to the side because we can't control everything. I stopped watching politics 3 years ago. We can't control everything. All we can control is what we do. That's just my gut feeling. All we can do is control what we do today and tomorrow and the next day. If you can stop there, you're fine. That's just my opinion.
I just feel like, and yeah, and it was her turn, and I was feeling the exact same way. I'm like, damn, like we feeling a little abandoned out here. And the first thing that the question that came to my mind is like, doggone, is the brothers gonna protect me like they protect Bill fucking Cosby?
Oh shit, she went
I'm the
deep with that
sister
one.
in the hood. I'm the one right here.
Oh,
What has Bill
That-
Cosby put in your bank? What has
you-
Bill Cosby directly done for you? All you're saying is basically speculation. He's done great works. Okay,
know what?
where?
He's an icon, sister. He's an icon.
But no, 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 hold that thought, Ronald. But that's a good point. That's strange, right? That she want to ask the question. Do she want to feel that? Do she protect it? Because that's part of the solution right there too. We got to protect our sisters better, and at the same time, sisters, let us know what we do wrong so y'all could be protected too. And I'm not talking about being a victim. No, I'm not talking about that. But that's good. Because I want to know so I can do because I do see I put myself out there and I protect my sisters. I got two older sisters. Matter of fact, my older sister's in the hospital right now.
The underrated. I already know how you are, yo. You're a strong person, yo. I
I
can tell
know,
that
I
you like
know,
care
at
about your
times,
family, yo.
at times I fall back too. No,
Yeah.
trust me. There's a whole lot of shit I go through myself. I just do not talk about it because I have to go. My oldest sister's in the hospital right now. I talk to her. I gotta make sure she's okay. My
Okay.
second old sister, my younger brother is Down syndrome. So she lived with my mom. So I gotta make sure they okay. Yo, it's my duty to make sure that my mom's is fine, to make sure and everything and everybody is fine. But I have to say this, it's all about the bigger picture. I have to understand that when our sisters talking, we have to develop. I always said to have this authentic listening. So I want to hear strange matter, and I'm trying to get the other sisters, the black righteous folks, and I don't know why YouTube is really fucking with me tonight. Excuse my language that I can't get some of these sisters on here and these other brothers on here, and I'm pissed off over that. But I want poetic cows to know, and I want strange Mac, especially since you know where I'm coming from. I want you when you around me, I want you to feel protected. Poetic cows the same way too. And any sis, any queen that's in the chat right now, you got three brothers on the panel that is
Talk
willing
that talk, the underrated. You keeping it real, bro.
to protect. That is willing to protect. You cannot turn away from that. You cannot turn away from that.
We strong out here, yo.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's all of the part solutions too. We have to develop communication.
What we do is just the fact is that, like you said, like we gotta make sure we understand our women better. That's just the way I get what the women are saying, yo.
We gotta take time. And Queen, and this is very essential too. Stick with like-minded brothers that is willing to protect you. And I'm not
We
talking about strange man clique. I'm
we
not
got
talking
they
about
back, yo.
I'm not
We
talking
got they
about
back.
you. No, no, listen, no, I gotta say this. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about sisters I hear. You hear what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There are good brothers out here that is trying, but at the same time, we still got ways to go. Yes, we do. We do. But at the sisters, at the same time, let me know. Let me know if I slip up. If I say something like strange man, I could tell you this. She said, "Big bro, you slipping. You know how you do." I said, "You know what, sis, you right." And I
The
got
under
and it's all about get back in alignment because she looked for me. She looked for me to protect her that I done in the past. So I cannot slip.
Yes, sir.
You hear what I'm saying? So
The underrated darkness. The underrated darkness. Can I say something? I'm not gonna ask for nobody for their number, but I'm gonna subscribe to that dude. I'm gonna subscribe to that young lady, the strange, and the other chick. What's the other chick name? See, that's the thing. The poetic. I'm gonna subscribe to all of y'all, and that's how I can try to like make sure that we all stay on the same link and go
these
forward.
are queens. These are my
Exactly.
queens. These are my queens. But these are our queens. I mean, I'm sorry. These are our
They
queens.
they
And,
beautiful women that talk. They at least they talk. The
and
ones
you
that I
know,
run into, they don't even talk, bro.
yeah, salute to you, Nikki. Yo, what blazing, man? I'm seeing you the link, brother. I'm trying to get you in. I don't know what's going on tonight.
What's blazing is cool as hell, yo. I talked to that brother a couple times. He's a really good guy, man. Trust me.
All right, salute to you, Megadon, and everything.
And
And
I know underrated. I know good people when I see him, yo. He's a really good dude, yo.
Gab Talk Media. I'm gonna close out in a few minutes because I believe that we got maybe we probably got to it, but I think we got somewhere. And I just wanna
We got somewhere.
before the whole run, I gotta say this
All right, sir.
Strange Mac Click. I know you for a long time, and I just want you to know that you are protected. And I
I
would do
hope you know
whatever
that.
my damn is to protect you, Strange Mac Click. And I want to hear from you. And I love you. We came a long way, and I'm not gonna get into that. And I love you, and I
Respect
do
to the
my
queens.
damnest.
Respect to the
Nobody
queens, yo.
mess with you. And she no, because we got to tell them that. We got
Respect to
to
the
the
queens,
males.
yo.
We got to stop being silent. So, Strange Mac, did anything you want to say, sis?
Well, first of all, giving honor to the chat and to the nah, nah, brother JT, you know
She's
I
a
love
diva.
you.
She's a diva.
We've come. Oh my God, yes, brother JT and you and brother DS1, y'all know what it is. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
very close to y'all. Y'all know when I got a problem. And when JT says it, people in the chat, he is really not just talking because he doesn't tell on me, but he knows I be running back and telling on some of these YouTubers who
No shit.
bother me. I run back and tell the brethren. I do, don't I, JT? I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I go tell. No, he's a very good brother. Yes, he is very protective. And we are
Yes,
trying
sir.
to, we understand you don't have to heal unless there's a hurt. So
Mm-hmm.
let us not skip over that. There wouldn't be a need for healing unless there was something amiss, something askew. But at the end of the day, what we're trying to work out is we got to have that bottom line of love or whatsoever. And it is kind of good. It is going, you know what I'm saying? You got to even peel that bandage off the open wound. That hurts like hell. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Because you're pulling up some of that dead skin, but you got to pull that up before it can heal. Right. So everybody in the chat too, ain't nobody mad at anybody or anything.
As
These
we
are just
speak, I'm looking at my text messages from people who hate me.
yeah, you never well you have a strong personality, brother. You have a very strong personality.
You know what? And you have the best personality because I finally met somebody who actually speaks.
Okay. All right. All right. But
Next.
go ahead, sis. Go ahead, now, because I'm talking. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm done. I'm good. I'm just glad to see the sister on here who came on here and spoke out. I love you, sister. Thank you for coming up here, not leaving anybody solo with your
I,
pretty self.
I
No
appreciate
doubt.
I
that. Now,
No
appreciate you.
you get to my sister. I mean, cut you off. Poetic cows. I just want to let you know the same thing too. When you on here, you protected. And I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you of any queens. Cause Strange Mac and she can vouch you for that. Any
The
queen,
underrated. That's the underrated right there.
that's right. I'm the underrated. You know, the underrated one. No, I'm the underrated, the realest, the underrated one. We grinding. But
No
and
doubt.
even queens in the chat, y'all are protected. I made sure that. And Poetic Kells, I want you to say so. But I have to let you know that.
I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And I really appreciate you for having me here on your panel. And much love to the panel and much love to the chat. And I really like your channel. You talk about some real good stuff. So I appreciate you.
And I
Y'all,
appreciate it. And I
can I
appreciate
say something? Can I say something real quick? Underrated.
no,
Y'all
not
sisters,
it's right.
y'all sisters is really smart. Y'all sisters are really smart. Like y'all have a lot of strong minded. Like y'all have a lot of strong minded things to say, and I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to let you know because I saw a picture come up. She's a very nice person. I can tell.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and you know, go more on your point, Poetic Kells, and I want you to come back because you're part of the family. You know, just
Oh,
like
I'll
the
definitely come
Queen.
back.
I want you to come back. I want you to see this is what I'm saying, cause
We gonna listen. We gonna listen.
yeah, Ronald, I gotta talk because I want to Gab to get into it. Kels, I want to talk to Kels because Strange Mackley, you know what happened. Last month, something happened to me that was very drastic. And I got to explain this just a little bit. It was one morning. I was going to 7-Eleven to get me some coffee. And it was just she was grown. And so she had a lot of kids. So I noticed this kid ran out the door. And when I grabbed the kid, I said, "You can run out the store because you going to get hurt." He said, "No, I can't because these kids bothering me." I got screamed on so bad that it hurt me. And I'm gonna tell you, and I gotta say this because When I made a video about it, it was so much sisters, even Strange Macklin. She called, matter of fact, she called me. She said, brother, you all right? I said, I'm just tired of this. And she talked to me. And it was his brother named Sonny Boxing Talk because I was not gonna do no
That's
live,
my boy, yo. I like Sunny Boxing Talk. That's
you
my
know,
boy.
because he pushed, he said, bro, sisters love you, man. What you do? I said, no, I was not gonna do no live about it. I said, fucking anything. It it had nothing to do with no sisters, but I didn't want to talk to it at the time. But I thought about it. He said, do it. Because you need healing yourself. You hurt. You need healing. And that was one of the besides this tonight, this live, this one of the lives that it took me a minute to really sell because I was not going to do it. But we was on for almost 4 hours. You should. I'm talking about poetic. Even Straight's Mac, and she came by because she was doing a live. She was doing a live that night, but she came in to show support.
Yes,
Poetic,
sir.
you should see how many sisters they came to my rescue. We not like that. We support you, brother.
Yo,
And
you
it
the
means
underrated, yo. Always people will always support you the underrated.
no,
You
no,
keep
no,
it
no, no.
real,
I
man.
have to say this. No, I have to say this because you know these sisters. They came that night. It was so supportive. Like I needed. I know that brothers was there, but I need that love from this queen and the queen
Yes, I
support.
get it.
They
I
came
get it.
through for me, and so it makes me understand that I have. That's when I come and take on these topics, it's not all about me. It's all about us as a people.
Yo, the underrated. I'm gonna message you later.
Okay, do what you gotta do. Gab Talk Media, my brother.
Yes, sir. Um, the conversation was much needed. Um, it was one of them hard conversations that probably is going to have to continue. I feel like it's a lot of bias on in our beings as people, man. Like we built up off of our experiences with females, with each other, with just people. Like we have opinions based on our experiences, and it humbles me to listen to uh, the
Yeah,
female
negativity.
perspectives, the female
Yeah,
perspective that sometimes I really realize I have no clue about. The amount of pain that goes into their from that comes from or derives from their experiences.
Mhm.
Having this conversation tonight, it just helps to enlighten that. And we only peeled back, I'm sure, only one layer of this onion. Um, and I just appreciate you for opening up the topic. I just want the everybody to know that I'm sensitive to uh, whatever their experiences have been. And I'm talking about you too, brother, and brother
no,
Ronald. Like
no
I
doubt on the
heard,
underrated and Gab and the women.
yeah,
No
I
doubt.
heard both. I heard everybody, and
Yes, sir.
I do want to. I'm interested in working towards the healing process, and I'm
Mhm.
hoping that everybody is on this panel at least will use this as a stepping stone towards a right and healthy direction. You
Well,
know,
Eradication.
but that's
Eradication.
my. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Gab Talk.
no, that's somebody else talking.
No,
No,
the,
eradication. No,
no, no,
Gab,
no,
I
no.
hear you. Like eradication, like you said, like we just gotta like understand, like we gotta realize that like it is a bias, like you said, it's a bias towards like how we think and how like put it like this: you got strong women out here, and these two ladies are so strong, it's ridiculous. And I'm just saying that from the point of view from where I'm standing. I see how strong they are, and I see how real they are, and they're not emotional. They just trying to put something out there, so we supposed to understand and we supposed to build from that. And I feel you, Gab. And I
Okay,
feel you the
so
underrated.
what we're gonna do? I want you to stay right there because I'm gonna do some bonus.
Yes, sir.
I want you to I want you to want the pen. I'm gonna read out the chat, and I want you to stay right there because I'm gonna ask you a question. And at the
Is
next,
it bad the underrated? Is it really bad? Is the comments bad or what?
Ronald, let me read this out. All right, let me read that.
Okay.
I'm
I
not.
know how comments
No,
can be, bro.
no, I'm not reading no. I'm not reading no comments. I'm just gonna read the people that participate. That's it. No, I'm not. I'm talking about solution, Ronald. Stick to the issue now. All right, all
All
right.
right,
My
I'm gonna step
poor
back. I'm
righteous
gonna fall
home.
back.
Poor righteous home. I'm trying to get you on, sister. Next time, I'm gonna do my best, and we gonna get it on. We're blazing in sports. I'm trying to get you on, but thanks for coming, Sonya Seeds. You always drop some science. Thanks for coming, Thanks for coming, and very much
Look,
appreciated. King Diesel, thanks for coming. CRU, thanks for coming. Um, Tia Funes, I'm sorry. Thanks for coming. Haven't seen you in a long time. Excellent. You know, excellent information. That's on your seats. J Lo Rich, as always, thanks for coming. Um, and make Megadon, yee yee. Shout out to my brother from the Bay. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Darkness family's big. I got a big family, man. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for coming. Salute to you.
can I say something real quick?
No,
King Diesel's a good
I'm
dude,
reading,
and What's Blazing in Force is a good dude, yo.
brother. I'm reading.
All right,
I'm reading. So let me
all right,
finish.
all
Okay,
right.
Nikki, Nikki, salute to you too. Thank you.
Oh,
And
Nikki,
my mods, they the doom shotters. They the
Doom
doom
Shadow.
shotters.
Oh, that's the boxing voice. Wow.
CRU, I'm gonna shut you out. I'm gonna shut everybody out twice because I could do that.
You got the boxing voice Dooms on here, yo. That's deep.
Yeah. But blaze your rich.
That's real shit right there.
Oh, Muhammad is the one. Thanks for coming, my brother, and thanks for your constant support. Shout out to the LDBC. Thank you so much, very much appreciated. King Ways, thanks for coming, family. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. Positive movement too. I am so sorry I missed you, sister. I should have got trying to get you on, but if you drop the email next time, I'm definitely gonna get you on because I definitely want sister to come on the platform often when you don't want to. I think I got everybody.
You got everybody, bro.
No, I ain't got everybody. Oh,
The underrated, you got a lot of people in your sites, yo. You always have a lot of people in your sites.
yeah. Yo, but
You're a
Blazing
good
Sports
dude, yo.
again. I'm trying to get you. I don't know. Sometimes this be going on. I appreciate King Diesel. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to do my best. You know,
That's a good dude, yo.
P Money. Thanks for coming. But what I'm gonna do something special right now. Start from main. Strange Maclet. My other queen. Poetic Wells. Kells. Gab Talk. No. Strange Maclet. Poetic Kells. Ronald.
Yo, we got
Hold. Ronald. And Gab. I
Gomez.
want you to say your solutions, your four solutions for our closes out.
We doing fight parties December the 1st. Everybody on LDBC gotta do a fight party. If you ain't going to the fight,
Hey,
have a fight party and put it on YouTube.
okay.
Real
Kel.
talk. Let's run it.
Okay.
Decapitation season. Let's get
Okay.
it.
But I want to hear from Strange Mackley.
That's what it is.
Your last.
Solutions. Got to start local. We're going to talk about what we need to do about law, why the system is screwing us. We need to start locally. Like I said, get to the ballot office. Yes, it sounds corny. I
Mhm.
know. But it starts there. Go when, because I know election season is coming up for something. Mayors, judges, whatever. Get in there. Start there. And in order to do that, you need to stay in tune with what's going on. Yes, the news is depressing, but you need to know who's who.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a Negro isn't always the best
Okay,
Negro. So
I'm gonna put a voice to the name. Okay, I'm gonna put a voice to the name. What's your name
Oh,
again?
oh, she did not finish it, Ronald.
No, I heard what she said. She talking about the election. She talking about voting, and I'm
Yeah,
a registered voter.
but she didn't
So I just
finish.
want to put the voice to the name so I can tell her that I'm voting. Underrated.
good job, good job. Is it? Let me ask you a question, Ronald. Is this your first panel?
Yeah, kinda.
I can tell. All right. So everybody start locally. And then get to your bigger deals. There it starts. There it starts in county. Then it gets to metroplex. Then it gets to state. Then it gets to whatever. We can get our way, work our way up to federal. Anyway, thank you. And it also starts here with the talking. It's not always going to be pleasant and giggles. We know, but we got to start somewhere. Love to you, JT. Thank you
Love
again
you
for
too,
opening the subject matter. Um, like I said,
Okay.
nobody's mad at anybody, but
sis.
this isn't always gonna be easy.
And
Love to everybody on the chat. Peace to Queen Kels. Peace to you, Ronald, and love to my brother Gab. Love to the brother Gab. And I got to tell you what happened
Respect,
to.
lioness. Respect,
okay,
lioness.
okay,
Respect.
okay.
You two and
Yeah,
everybody on the panel. Gab, Ronald, underrated, all of y'all.
And of course, you, young lady. Respect,
Thank
lioness.
you.
well, what you got solutions again? So to cover the people, Kayla, I want you to say your solutions again, Queen.
Well, my solution that I had said was to start within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Lead by example.
Okay.
You know, that's like you said, something is better than nothing.
Got you. That's
Okay?
Exactly.
excellent.
Exactly.
Ronald,
Yes, sir.
solutions, nice and quick.
Okay, solutions nice and quick. We all live in different states, but like she said, get out and vote, and we all can do better jobs for these people. Like we gotta make sure that we keep the people that surround us in check and make sure they understand. Like we all gotta get out and vote, and like she said, and then we gotta still be dealing with the LDBC community, of course, with boxing. But like I get what she's saying. Like let's just make sure that we do the proper thing for the people that surround us, and let's get this content out there and keep our people informed and make sure they do what they're supposed to do. And I respect them queens for telling us what it is.
Okay. Gab, my brother, your solution, please.
Okay, yeah. Continue to talk about it and be honest about it and
Yes,
to
sir.
be receptive of people's points of views as to the extent possible. You know, we got to be able to allow people to speak so that it can all get out there on the table so that we can properly diagnose
We
what's
gotta
going
buy
on.
land, bro. We
Oh, no,
gotta
no,
buy
no, no, no,
land.
Ronald. Let him speak. Let him speak, please. Let him speak. Go ahead, Gab.
Yeah, I was saying to allow everything to come out because the one of the things that I think I hear on a lot of panels is that it's difficult to get out everything you want to get out because it's the panels sometimes are so pervasive with what each one of us think about the situation that it can become, not that anybody on this panel was intimidated,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
know that panels can be difficult to get everything out. So if we present ourselves as ready to actually listen and process what people say, and sometimes hold back our judgment about what they say, and like the brother Ron was saying, give it a day, give it 24 hours, and come back. You know what I'm saying, with your thoughts.
That's all
But
we can do,
you
yo.
know, and then we when we meet back again, you know, I think we should go back and listen to what we were saying because
Oh, I'm
earlier
doing that. I'm
earlier
doing
on,
that regardless.
right,
None.
right.
I
So
don't mean to cut you off, yo. And I
no,
know
no, no,
underrated
no,
gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna listen to what we talked about.
yeah, no, no,
That's
no
just how,
problem, no, no, no
that's just how
problem.
I am, yo.
No,
That's just
that's
how I
good.
am.
No, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's got to be
Yeah,
some
but
kind.
I'm JT. I appreciate the panel, man. This was one of them real deep ones, man. And I'll be back to listen to it again, and I hope you crank another like a part two or something
Yo,
one day.
I live in Vermont. It's money all around this bitch. I'm gonna tell you straight up. We can build around here. That's just the way I look at it. Like I already got ideas in my head, and y'all gonna get mad at me right now, but I already see what we supposed to do. It's money all around here, bro. We can start more business than a little fucking bit. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's how I am, yo. It's more money right here than a little bit, nigga. I make a lot of money around here. Real talk. I just look at it like this. If we build from here, it's resources everywhere. It's
Yeah,
resources everywhere.
yeah,
All
but
you can do is grow from that, yo.
right.
I
I
got
get.
I got a lot of kids to feed. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
an asshole. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Okay. I
I,
got you, Ron.
all
But
right,
this is
and I'm gonna
all
leave it alone. I'm out. Bye.
right,
Fuck
peace.
this shit, yo. I'm out. Fuck this shit, nigga. I got other shit to do.
Ronald,
I'm mad as fuck right now.
Ronald,
Why you mad for?
I don't understand. What happened? Ronald, why are you upset? You just got mad. Why are you mad?
Mm. Well,
Hey, what I miss, man? What something happened?
I don't know.
Ronald just cursed everybody.
Well, it does. This is my solution is this that take everything that everybody said, put it into form, and plus, and I'm going to keep on promote this. God's willing, I will be doing live stream midterms election of our perspective. If we want to make a mark, like Strange Magic said, locally, it's going to be local. It's going to be local. Offices is running that night. It's going to be state of some parts running that night, and definitely national Congress. Us as melanin people, if we want to make our mark, let's make our mark right now. And also, there are some races happening, if I'm not mistaken, coming in weeks to come. If we want to make our mark, let's make our mark right now. Let's learn from what happened to Bill Cosby the hours ago. Let's make our mark. Let's solidify our rights to be part of this human race. Let's restore the black family, the black man and the black woman. Let's both of us to restore it together. It cannot be singular no more. It's got to be plural. It's got to be both. We got to work as one unit. And let's pass it on our kids. And I want to thank Ronald. I want to thank my brother Gab, Talk Media. Support his channel. I ain't gonna say SUP no more because YouTube is bugging the hell out. I want to subscribe to Strange Man. Click. Excellent. And Poetic Keller, I don't know you have a channel now, but anyway, support her and everybody else in the chat, the kings and the queens. Y'all have spoken. Now it's time to get to work. And that's what my channel is about. Let's get to work. And on that note, the underrated darkness, the realist, the underrated one, the grinder. Good night, Ghost.
We out.
Peace, peace, peace.
Go.